Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, DJ King. In this video, I am doing I guess it's new to you all, and it's also going to be a comparison. So, the goal I was trying to achieve was to add another drawstring to my collection. Several years have gone by since I had purchased a drawstring bag from Dooney and Bourke or Michael Kors, and I don't believe I have any Coach drawstring bags. Reason being, my very first drawstring bag was a Dooney and Bourke Buckley bag. Saw this bag when I was new to Dooney and saw it on YouTube. So I guess YouTube made me do it as well. And I searched high and low for it, found one on eBay. Sorry, I had a little interruption. So, found the bag on eBay. It was in excellent condition. The bag was too big for the seller. It literally came with all the wrapping and everything was on it. So, I don't purchase a lot from eBay because there have been some negative experiences, but this particular time, all the pictures added up, all the wrapping and everything was on there. And so I bought the Buckley. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. The bag was used, well loved, has not been conditioned, none of that. And the bag I'm referring to is this beauty here. It is the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Buckley in the color red. And I guess I can say red because it is red everywhere. There's no, I know they had another version that I believe it had brown Timoro in it somewhere. Like maybe the side pieces and maybe something on it was brown, I believe. And I think it had, like how this has the whip stitching on it, I believe that was brown Timor, but I can't remember. I just knew I wanted a red one. It didn't matter if it had the brown Timor, black stitch, whatever. I just wanted a red one. And this one, like I say, it was brand new when I got it. I moved in it as soon as it came, and that was well before I was doing videos or anything. So it was one of the first few pieces in my Dooney and Bourke collection. And as you can see, she is definitely worn. So I have now corner wear on her. She has some dings on her. Corner wear. Love it. Inside, that suede interior and everything. Just love the Buckley. And the fact that my first one was red just made it even more better. So after that, I started following people on YouTube after I realized there was a whole handbag community and learned about other colors. So there's still some I did not get, but I do have it in natural and black and chestnut. So I was fortunate enough to get those. But again, I love this one, and I'm happy because even though I bought her from eBay, I was still able to break her in from me carrying her because literally the plastic was still on the handles, on the strap, registration card, everything was with the bag. It was more or less the bag was just too big. And I don't know where this bag first debuted at, and maybe the dimensions were just wrong, or once they got it in person, it just didn't work. But it worked out on my behalf because I was able to purchase it. So this is the bag that I tend to compare all of my drawstring bags to if I'm going to purchase one. And there was one particular one from Dooney and Bourke that had been catching my eye. And finally, a few months ago, I was able to add her. I want to say maybe It had to be in 2020. I'm trying to think if the date's on there. I can figure out the date. But I was hoping that the bag was going to not be the same exact bag, not be a replacement, but just be as close to this in size and everything that I would be satisfied. So let's get to that. And the bag that I picked up, it is a Dooney and Bourke bag. It is a drawstring. And when I took her out the box, I was already pleased without even measuring her or anything. The bag I'm talking about is the Dooney and Bourke Tasha drawstring in Greta print in the color navy. Now, I added Greta print to my collection in 2020 as well, or was it 2019 when the brown tomorrow and the navy Greta Leisures caught my eye. So those would be my two totes in Greta print. And then I was like, well, let me just step out of my comfort zone and get a drawstring. And this one here caught my eye. I was torn between this color and the brown tomorrow. And the only reason I didn't get brown tomorrow is because I have a MK drawstring / bucket bag. And you know, MK's colors are the brown signature print. So I was like, well, let me just get navy. And I am so glad that I did. With her, I have tassels on the front. I have the drawstring effect there. Greta print all around. Feet on the bottom. So right off the bat, she was measuring up. Size-wise, we're going to take a look at that. The Florentine Buckley has feet. This one has feet. Side by side, you can already see they're kind of close. And front, you have this pull here versus drawstring here. I was okay with that. And the major reason I love Buckley is because you have two ways to carry it. You have handles or you have shoulder strap. On the shoulder or this way. I love any bag that has those dual functions like that. Just love it, love it, love it. So this one here, the strap is that braided strap. Attaches like that on the side. And let's get on to the inside here. This is not Florentine, it's the red interior, so there's no suede lining. You have the same setup, zipper pocket and slip pocket, and two slip pockets on the back wall here. So same setup as with most of their bags, and you get the nylon key keeper. And trying to see, I don't know what doesn't really have a date. I can't remember when I got her, but like I say, I want to say it was last year though. So you only have one way to carry it. I wasn't sure that was so. I mean, it's a great size. I was already loving it. Like I said, when I took her out the box, I was very pleased and hadn't even taken the plastic off yet. I gotta wipe that off. But you do get feet on the bottom. The drawstring pull, strap, one-way carry, red interior, zip and slip, two pockets. With my Buckley, there's my fan. I was looking for this. So yes, you couldn't tell me nothing with this. So with Buckley, you get the zipper and slip. 2 slip pockets on the back there. Red interior, but suede lining. And the drawstring is on the inside. So when you cinch it in, it cinches that way. Versus this one, drawstring is on the outside. Not a deal breaker. Again, 1 strap carry, 2 strap carry. I believe Buckley did come out in blue. But I mean, Buckley, oh my gosh, that will forever be my baby. And this Tasha drawstring, I'm glad I have this. So at least I have a blue drawstring that I can say I have in my collection, and I will be using her. She's denim friendly. I can see wearing this with my solid color sundresses that I start pulling out in the spring and summer. And I have coordinating accessories that I bought to match the leisures. So I already have the wallet in the Greta print and the little small card cases I was debating on getting. So I may or may not get those, but I don't need them. But I figured Greta print is hard to coordinate sometimes. So I knew I wanted to be definitely matchy-matchy. So I knew I had accessory pieces already to go with either the brown Tomorrow or the navy. So this here again is the Dooney and Bourke Tasha drawstring. So now let's get into some measurements here. And let's see. So from top of the bag to the bottom, she is 11, what was that? Almost 11 and a half. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but she's almost at 11 and a half. The butt of the bag, or the bottom of the bag, from one bottom to the next is 7 inches. And I don't know if Dooney gives the measurements across this way, but we'll just say 10. But knowing Dooney is probably from the top of the bag. So we'll just go ahead and do from one side to the next. And to me, that doesn't really mean much because your stuff is going to the bottom of the bag. It's not going to be all the way up at the top. So we had with 11, 7, and 10. And the strap drop, just in case, since we already have out the measuring tape, is 11, right at 11. For Buckley, strap drop, since I had it up already, it's like 11 and a half, 12, but mine is so used right now, it may have a little sag to it, so it might not be exactly that. From the top of Buckley to the bottom, I'm at 11. Again, mine is so used right now, so these may or may not be that accurate. Across from Buckley, from one seam to another, we're at 10 and a half long. And I'm going to do from one stitch to the next stitch because when the bag puddles, it makes it seem like it's wider, but Buckley is like at 5 and a half. But again, when it puddles this way, of course, it looks bigger than what it is. So depending on how you measure, mine is used. So puddled, it looks like it's 7 and a half. But yeah, both of these, I am very pleased. If the navy Buckley resurfaces, I will definitely still add her to my collection, Florentine. So these are some of my drawstrings that I have, and I need to restuff this one, but she is so broken in right now. So this is the Navy Tasha in Greta print, the color navy. And this is just a comparison to the red buckle. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.